Hello friends, so let's take up an important question which asked for one more favorite area which UPSC is having to explain the reasons for the growth of public interest litigation in India. Full stop. As a result of it, has the Supreme Court emerged as the world's most powerful judiciary? So the question is about public interest litigation, correct? They are asking you that in terms of PIL, in terms of public interest litigation, do you think that Supreme Court has become the most powerful judiciary? So you have to keep in your mind that first part is saying explain the reasons for the growth of public interest litigation in India. So child, you need to start from 1979 with the case of Husainara Khatun versus State of Bihar, correct? That will be the starting point. So how your answer will go? Your answer will go, first of all you can write about PIL, that PIL happens to be a mechanism used by the courts to remove the limitation of locus standi and to allow people to take up the concerns of the underprivileged or anyone. So it is a way of intervention from the side of the state. So if I take it up, then I can say PIL, that is public interest litigation, that is public interest litigation provides for the idea of judicial intervention, in the matters of societal / public interest. First point, fine. Then beta you can actually put up that PIL has been seen as a way to compensate for gaps in legislation and executive functioning. Third point, PIL removes the limitation of locus standi and allows anyone to raise a matter of public concern for its redressal. ठीक है? So this is where you have started it. That's the idea. So you have given certain points. Now, evolution. Remember, it is a 15 marker, okay, evolution. Then you write evolution can be traced to the famous verdict of Supreme Court in Hussain Ara Khatun versus State of Bihar 1979 case where SC intervened in regard to inhumane conditions of prisoners in jail. ठीक है? Child, it was this case only which resulted in the release of 40,000 prisoners. The case was about that when you do not have adequate space, facilities which are bare minimum for protection of human rights, then what right you have to keep them in prison, because that is extra punishment you are providing to them, and inhumane it is not possible, correct? So then beta, you can come to the case of SC Gupta versus Union of India. That is also you can use. Understanding? In this case, again, if I see Supreme Court talked in favor of an arrangement where they specified that till the time we do not have a mechanism of providing essential dimensions, it is not possible for the state to really intervene. So they directed the state again in SP Gupta versus Union of India केस. अब यहां जस्टिस का नाम भी अच्छा है, जस्टिस पी.एन. भगवती, जस्टिस पी.एन. भगवती, case 1981, you can write here. Observe that in matters of public concern, especially related to underprivileged locus standi stands diluted and courts can intervene for ensuring constitutional guarantees to all. Correct? So, they said that it is, you cannot say that the law is not permitting it, law definitely is permitting it, and court can intervene, and similarly the dimension of locus standi is not compulsory and essential, is not compulsory and essential. Fine. Then beta we again see this, that Supreme Court has taken the cognizance of various cases on its own also, like you say in the RG Kar Medical College, Kolkata. So, when we talk of it, then we understand that how PIL has evolved, correct. So, you can, if you want to write, it is a 250 words, you can also write MC Mehta versus Kamal Nath case SC here emphasized on polluters pay principle. And allowed the petition considering it what? Considering it to be the cause of public interest. So, this is where you can trace its evolution, okay, that in the various cases it has evolved in this manner, that is right. So, like if I see it, so you started from here, then you moved, you talked of its evolution, and now you can come, you can write more cases if you want, or you can just go for discussion. But otherwise, if I see, as a result of it, has the Supreme Court, they have asked, has the Supreme Court. So, here you need to again come to the fine line, that whether, now you will give a heading, whether PIL has made, Supreme Court too powerful, okay, and then you can write need for distinction, need for distinction between active judiciary and judiciary overactive. That's right. Then you say Supreme Court through various judgments has also specified that PIL shall not be used simply to interfere in policy matters. PIL shall be used to bridge policy gaps with the idea to complement the functions ठीक है, complement the functions in place of interfering. That is what you need to comprehend. That is what we believe. So you will continue writing that public interest litigation as a tool should be seen only to provide relief to those who are underprivileged, poor, and in such cases where there are certain policy gaps and intervention from the side of court can be helpful in bridging such gaps. However, it shall not be used as a way to interfere, and Justice Kapadia, when he was the Chief Justice, categorically stated that we should only be intervening in the cases where it is seen necessary for guarding the public interest and for ensuring that the policy remains as per the guidelines of the constitutional values and doctrine of basic structure. So friends, you see the questions where they asked you, they simply were demanding some sort of understanding from your side in context of that how do you handle them. Fine. Now we will take up another question.